There we go.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the ground, it's Cobb. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Just feeds the running back.
What the
Run
heck?
ends there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Turns into the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they do.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden, they're starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Manning on play action. Out wide right, it's Lockett. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll pull it down and run.
Flies
for the rest of the year, baby. We need it for the rest of the year. On a 2nd and long.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Gets the back moving. Trying to run, it's Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. They're following out Texas right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hands it off on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them more dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Let them know you're there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Running inside. It's Cobb.
Don't show up, nigga.
About 5 yards short of the 1st.
There we go. Boom.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Give me to the 2nd.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd.
Split back. a split bet.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. On first down, it's Brown
So
again.
I didn't hit Mike
Nowhere
on
to go
17.
on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers,
50 out
to
there
get
just
Brown
blocking
to come
nothing.
over, obviously
Come
guys
on,
with
bro.
experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is
What was
priority
that?
number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Arch Madness. Left side is Brown. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Oh, my goodness.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
This throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Brown wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. The sure hands, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quick give, it's Cobb. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room.
Yeah, big boy.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Right with me.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Brown. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
That's a hell of a tackle. Look at son. I believe it, buddy.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down.
And then you
Perfect
drop
timing
it.
on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
That's the ball,
That
bro.
will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Want to come out the
And
end
it'll
zone.
be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside. It's
yeah, boy.
Defense all over him.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Brown will throw it. Setting up the screen.
Yo.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. On the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Six. Come sit next to me with that stupid shit.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here's Arch to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I tell you, this shit pissing me off, bro.
They'll need a bunch on second down.
You know, some bum shit.
The snap sets up to throw. Right side, it's Wingo.
Hey, way out of bounds, bro.
Not before he gets it to midfield.
What, ref in this game?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Headed outside, it's Brown. Enough to move the chains. He now has 74 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season.
Niggas say they on the plane. They probably didn't even take a plane.
Be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long, and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I appreciate it.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The win back side.
Arch is going to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Bishop. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds his target. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. It falls
That's me. That's
incomplete.
me.
He was
That's
trying
me.
to find
I'm
his
expecting
man
y'all
for
to be
6.
me. Catch the
And you
goddamn
see,
ball.
once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're...
It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. From the gun, it's Cobb. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Brown wants to pass. Under pressure. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the UCLA Bruins.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
And it's USC looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
That's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Chill, Arch.
Gets past the chains. There he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Throwing Manning. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Longhorn! And the pummeling has started.
Get negative.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Archie. That's how you look like,
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That ball got to go in the air now, fellas.
Now here comes that Auburn offense.
They don't want to come out here and get blanked.
They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back's got it on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Wow, that shit perfect.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation.
Chill, bro. Why you all arch like that?
It's the running back turn
Why
wide receiver.
Him?
They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back. Right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
They kick it away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
No.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback will keep it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Handoff for Brown. On his feet at the 40. Turning it on. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Nigga, horses don't stop. They keep going.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now is just about trying to save face. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I love how y'all can tackle in space, boy.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the
do all
biggest
that
guy in
cute
the
shit.
world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve. Snags it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Throws it off the RPO. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's not what this defense was hoping for, man. They got to find a way to get the ball back to their offense. They've already dug themselves a hole, and now 3 plays, 3 first downs. Man, they've got to find some answers. Got to get some pressure on the QB. Find a way to force a turnover or 2 to get back in this football game.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, don't let nobody play in your hood, nigga. Fuck wrong with him. Get
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option, the keeper. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Turns up, it's Kane. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he is brought down after the
there you go, 5.
The clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game.